What's happening?
Okay, it's recording, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, we're so excited.
Great. So this is a video to update everybody about what's going on in these past 48 hours.
The amazing work.
FYI. So watch, look, and listen. We started the day on Friday with collective decision making, small group activity, which talked about consensus and transparency. Do we have anything to show for that?
Yeah, this thing.
Great, Shannon, take it away.
Yeah. Okay, so this beautiful piece of paper right here talks about the ways that we decided to make decisions. We have like 3 sort of separate categories. Decisions people can make as individuals on their own. Decisions we can make in smaller groups, maybe a group of people who are all working on one project, and then decisions that have to be made by the entire collective. And any group sort of decision is made using a consensus model, like approaching consensus. Do you want me to read through these?
See the notes for what decisions are what. I think the most important is just right now to hear out loud the all collective consensus-driven decisions.
Creating So a big thing is creating criteria for the ways that we make other decisions. And those will inform the way individuals and small groups make their decisions. So creating criteria for funding, creating rehearsal expectations, values for why, where, and how we have gigs, strategy guides for social media, for extra programming in addition to gigs, for professional development, conferences, for how we enter and exit spaces, not like physically, but like in terms of our values. That was confusing to me. And how we schedule consistent scheduling. Approving individually created budgets, finalizing scripts, making sure we're comfortable performing something. What are we that's this.
And then mission and values changes.
Oh, and aesthetic.
Yeah. Awesome. You guys, let's all show our missing members how we reach consensus.
Oh, yeah.
So someone make the offer. I don't know if you guys we can see.
Snaps for approval.
Snaps.
And what if someone doesn't approve?
Crabs.
Beautiful. Awesome. What's next, Al?
All right, so after that, we turned into roles and responsibilities. First, we started with the True Colors activity, so it'd be really interesting to find out everybody's color who isn't here.
Jacob will send out the notes and instructions on that.
Leadership style.
And leadership style, which led us into our, roles and responsibilities, which are all these
big
green papers up here. Yeah?
Who's going to do it?
Anybody, take it away.
I'll do it.
Yes, Alex, here we are.
All right, so you see here, in the last year, we had committees and some people with specific roles. Now, we all have very specific roles. The only one that's not included here is they're actually all included here. So I will just quickly go through them, talk a little bit about them, and then who's doing it. So we have, let's start with artistic director. Artistic director basically makes the artistic decision. Is the person that we go to for the artistic decisions, which Nikki is going to do for another year, which we're super excited about.
And this person also, is going to lead the team of ogres, which we'll talk about in a moment.
Yes, we'll talk about it in a moment. Let's actually, and maybe like everyone who's like here, and they can just talk about their own job, so I can just like yell your job and you can talk about what it is.
Sounds great.
So, programming director.
Programming director handles programming and decision and strategy and values that go into programming, in addition to gigs.
And marketing and outreach.
Marketing and outreach. We're in charge of marketing and reaching out to the community, building relationships with members, and getting our information out to everyone.
Building partnerships.
I'm the booking coordinator. So
That's a surprise, huh?
So I book gigs and I pass it on to the tour liaisons, who are
Me, you, Shannon,
me.
Russell, Allison.
All right. We also have a social media director.
That's me. I'll be working with our marketing person to develop a strategy for how we are going to put out our message and our values and make Facebook events. Twitter, I don't know if we're going to do Pinterest, lots of things. Internet.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And then the development director.
Boom, boom, boom.
About the Benjamins, baby.
That's all you need to know.
He's going to be writing autograms. Great. So, the other two, public relations. So,
Hey, that's a new one. So I'm in charge of the professionalism and our overall image and communication with other people in the field.
Here's the trick.
Here's the trick.
There's a couple on there that we still need filled.
Yes. The two we have here are, we also have performers.
Oh yeah, my
is what we're
God,
forgetting.
important. That's what many
So-
of you are. And we also have
Oh, hey.
Nevada.
Me.
B.
Hey,
And then you know who else is
you know who
performance.
else.
Okay, great.
Yeah, it's all good. So the big person that we're still looking for, the two parts, we're looking for internal communications, which is the person that is handling basically kind of the secretarial stuff, taking notes at meetings, about maintaining the budget, kind of the stuff that really...
No budget.
No budget.
No budget.
Oh, no budget anymore?
Yeah.
Great,
No.
never mind.
This
But-
is the person who's, is it okay?
Yeah,
This is the person who is ensuring effective communication between all of the members of the collective. So
It's like a company manager.
it's like a company manager. Okay, we're gonna talk to you. We need one of you to do this.
One of you will be doing it.
Okay.
And then we're also looking into getting a production manager, which will fill some of the stage management roles as well as oversee
That's the
our
budget.
entire thing. Oversee the That's what the budget is.
Yeah, that's the fiscal person. We have to shop this person
Yeah.
out. We
We're
don't
gonna
have
find
this person.
someone beautiful.
Can't
it
be
can't
a performer.
And all of you are performers.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So more information on that when we all kind of delve deeper into our roles, but
Yeah.
we're super excited.
Yeah. Consider that internal communication role. It's really important, and we need one of you to do it.
Consider joining a team.
Also consider joining a team if you want to help with development and be a part of the Benjamins or outreach, any of that stuff. It's up to you. Great.
Okay, after that, we talked about collaborative leadership, talking about our different roles and our different, our form of sharing directorship of artistic work.
Okay, and we talked about this idea of ogres. Do you have anything to show for this?
It's all on here.
Yeah, okay. So you can see a little bit of this.
This is nothing.
Oh, it's nothing.
Except for this movement.
Here we
Those are the
go.
rules.
These are our 4 different kinds of ogres that we want to have. So the idea of an ogre is that we're rotating who is in charge of a specific rehearsal. So there is a movement ogre, an acting ogre, a facilitation ogre,
Improv.
an improv ogre, and
then
a
a
dramaturgy ogre. And each of those ogres takes turns running rehearsal and doing things completely their way, and everyone has to follow them until it's the next ogre's turn. And then we sort of combine all that and see what that does to our plays. And then Nikki, as artistic director,
I just help facilitate conversation and artistic oversight between all those ogres, and then help sort of like oversee the rehearsals so that there's effective communication between all of them. Thrilling. This is really exciting for you all. If you're interested in doing any of that specific directing work, we are going to have a meeting soon after this retreat where we all get together and talk about what that direction will look like.
Great. After we talked about that, we moved on to our meeting and rehearsal structure, which is going to be a little bit different this year. So Russell's going to take us away on that.
Hello.
We have nothing to show.
All right, so we will be meeting. We will be meeting quarterly for a week or weekend intensive, but then also once a month for refreshers. That's just for performers, and admin meets twice a month, every month.
Okay.
So
That's in the notes as well. Big change in our rehearsal process. Oh, shh.
We haven't been recording at all.
Oh, yeah, no, it's working. Okay, great. Yeah, so big change. See the notes. We'll send out calendar information right after this retreat as well.
Great. Then we ate lunch, and then after that,
We had delicious lunch. We missed you guys.
that's all we did, actually. So let's move on to today.
Evaluation and logic model.
Great.
We played with some participatory theater stuff. We missed you all for that. And then we figured out our outcomes. Does someone want to speak on outcomes really quickly? It's up there, y'all. Who can do it? Everyone's excited to talk about outcomes.
Okay, I don't know if I can read Jacob's handwriting, but I will very much try. You can tell me. Sure. Okay.
Just synthesize it.
So, we talked about for what do we want our long-term outcomes for our programming to look like? So we have short-term, medium-term, and long-term.
so really quickly, short-term outcomes are things that people learn as a result of our programs. Medium outcomes, actions people take, and long-term outcomes, changes in the climate based on those actions.
And yeah, I don't know if I can read this. You
So we
should.
want youth to learn like how to think critically, how to use their resources, how to think positively about themselves and about sex, and then that will move them and their to increasing their capacity to make healthy choices. It'll also move our partners. Part of what we want to do is our partners to learn participatory theater models. So a medium outcome for them is that they'll use those models. Youth will learn from it. And
Can I pause you? That's a big change.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're being really intentional about trying to shift our partners' practices now. That's a big change.
So right, so we have outcomes that are for things that our youth do, and then also that we're really looking to make sure that our partners are changing their practices, and then all of those things combined are going to lead to improved student sexual health and increased efficacy of programs that teach sexual health, and then also reduced incidence of sexual violence.
Beautiful. This is all, and increased sex positivity. This is all going to lead to really amazing evaluation that's measurable and that we're actually tracking the social change that we're making in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all we have.
Except for one big goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
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 See you soon.
See you later. I love you.
Bye.
Bye.